welcome to the News at Jen for Wednesday, February 3rd, 2021. Happy World Read Aloud Day. Remember, celebrate by reading aloud. I am. It's also American Painters Day, so let's take a moment to enjoy a few paintings by the only painter that matters, the painter of light, Thomas Kincaid. Just kidding. Or am I? Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Okay, well, no. Did you like and subscribe yet? If you don't, then nothing will happen except I will get very, very sad. And then I will be forced to kill my hopes and dreams. Do you want them to die? You better do it then. You want them to die? Fair. Anyway, speaking of death, Republicans are meeting today to discuss Robert Frost's poem, The Road Not Taken, as they determine what to do with the future of their party. What will they do with Liz Cheney, who voted for impeachment? And what will they do with Marjorie Taylor Greene, who is now a QAnon supporter that is in Congress? And she's even harassed other members of the body both before and after the election. Some insiders are worried, saying that I hope we can split the baby on this one. Maybe there's some way we can only be partly evil. Another said that they had taken Frost's poem and then made a tribute, which they shared with me, and I will share with you. I am sorry. Two roads diverged in the yellow wood, and sorry they could not pander both. And be one party, long they stood, and looked down as far as they would, unto where it bent, warped, and undergrowth. And then took the other, which was more dark and full of fear, a touch of madness there, of QAnon and conspiring claims, of Parkland victims and blood-drinking and laser-sparking fires, and Satan laughing with no real care, and both in corruption and equally lay in cash and lies and immoral hacks, where they keep the first for another day, yet we know which will with the evils they lay, and we know that they will never be back. I shall be telling this with a sigh. Somewhere in history judges but whence of tomorrow and tomorrow at night. I hope that they choose the one less unraveled from reality, but hope makes very little difference. Wow, that was bad. It didn't even scan. Anyway, regardless, it looks like the Democrats are going to take a vote to strip Greene of her committee assignments. When questioned why Republicans would put someone on the Education Committee who suggested the Parkland and Sandy Hook school shootings were staged, a top Republican lawmaker said, Republicans love irony too, Jen. Okay. Marjorie Taylor Greene, for her part, is excited about the attention. It's all I ever wanted, she said. In other news, President Biden continues to push his proposal for an economic stimulus, which includes a $15 an hour minimum wage. Many have opinions about what that would do to the economy. Opponents of the wage hike say job cuts would be possible. Proponents of the wage hike would say that people would like to eat. Mr. Scroogeworth of Scroogeworth Sandwiches said, "It's not like I like to hire people anyway." It should be noted that regular sponsor Great Sandwiches Plus is a competitor of Scroogeworth Sandwiches Company. However, one worker who spoke on condition of anonymity said, I sure would like to be able to pay for my kids and my medicine today. Sucker. Not being born rich. Let's move away from political drama to business. Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos is stepping down. Bezos, seen here wishing you a namaste as he destroys you and everything in your family have worked for generations, will be replaced by Andy Jassy. Jassy currently heads the money printing machine that is also known as Amazon Web Services. When asked what his plan was for his next endeavor, Bezos said he intended to devote everything he could for a kick-ass mountain lair. In entertainment news, the Golden Globe nominees were announced, and, well, I don't care. In science news, scientists have manufactured a small amount of Einsteinium, an element that is not found in nature. While this element has been seen before, mostly during tests of nuclear weapons, they have improved the manufacturing process that allow them to create enough quantity to physically test properties of the transuranium element. Transuranium elements have come under fire from transphobic physicists who say that these elements will take over all of sports. Also in sports, let's do a sports theme. The president of the Japanese Olympic Committee, Yoshiro Mori, has seen here realizing he's going to say some stupid shit, has opinions. He has suggested that the Olympic Committee should regulate speaking time from female members of the board as they talk too much. He then went on, trying to explain himself for far too long. About 83 years too long. In news, Canada has labeled the Proud Boys a terrorist entity. This development comes as the Proud Boys have continued their movement on both sides of the border. It's believed that these two sides often fail to coordinate successfully due to their semi-autonomous chapters, as well as the difficulty in converting measurements from metric to imperial, because math is hard. And that's the News at Gen for Wednesday, February 3rd. I hope we can continue to meet your News at Gen needs. Please like and subscribe, and of course, remember, I love you.